defense, if we can just let it run, and we'll see the zone defense that they're playing. Now Sims is back here. He spreads the whole thing out, and then he is just reading the defense, and he's going to try and throw to his outside receiver coming up here and running it in. And if we can just let the thing go and just stop it right here, we'll see. Here's Jerry Gray here. Now, I don't think Sims sees him. The end starts here. Gray stops right up here and makes the interception. See, watch. Gray is free. He's just reading. The ball's thrown right to Jerry Gray. Of course, then it's tipped and intercepted by the Rams, and that was the big play in the first half. Now, you look at what happened to Sims here. He's looking all the way at Lionel Manuel. Right there, he knows that he threw an interception because he starts into defense. Now, as they get the ball back, now the Giants have here, and this safety has the outside. Flipper Anderson gets by, goes up, and just stands on the end line. Jim Everett has time to look out here and then come back and hit Anderson for the touchdown. But if we look at the bottom of the screen, that's where Flipper Anderson is. We'll see Perry Williams is going to come up with a bump.
To about the 29. Greg Jackson made the stop. Statistically, the first half belonged to the Giants.
Well, you can see they rushed for over 100 yards in the first half. We know that anytime they rush for over 100 yards, they win. They had the total yards. But the big thing is that turnover just before the halftime. And you can see the Rams scored 5 touchdowns off 7 Giants turnovers in the last 3 games. So you say, how have the Rams beaten the Giants? Well, we just saw one way.
Buford McGee is the lone setback. Everett goes right to work. Quickly. Willard. Taken down quickly by Mark Collins.
You know, it's interesting to see an adjustment. The first thing I see is that Lawrence Taylor comes on a pass rush and that they are going to help Irv Pankey out there now. In fact, on that last one, they kept Buford McGee in, and he stayed in right behind Pankey, and they doubled Taylor. So Irv Frost was saying, that's one of the things they talk about, they have to control or do something for Lawrence Taylor.
Makes it 2nd and 6. To the air again. In front of Perry Williams, the Rams first down, a gain of 28.
Yeah, it looks like Everett, that confidence he got just before the halftime is carrying over now. Ellett is just going to come on and in. It looks like Perry Williams got a little flat-footed. He got back there and just waited like he got frozen, and Henry Ellert was able to get the in on him.
Ellert splits out to the left this time. Bell and McGee are behind Everett. Again to the air. To Anderson. Picked off by Mark Collins. Almost a simultaneous catch with Collins and Anderson. And Collins came up with it.
If the Rams are going to go deep, that's the guy they want to get it to, Flipper Anderson. Mark Collins, probably the best of the Giant defensive backs. He knows right now that Flipper Anderson's going deep. So he just runs stride for stride. It just becomes a jump ball. Collins wins the jump.
He just took it away from him.
That ball was just jumped. Look, there's 4 hands up there. All 4 hands have the ball now. But as they go down, Collins is 2 end up with it.
After further review, the play stands.
Bob McElwee's microphone. Tillman. Dragged down by Leroy Irvin. Newsom, one of the Rams safety men, just got back from the locker room. He had his ankle x-rayed at the half. And now Leroy Irvin limps off. Henley has taken his place. make it an 8. Here's Sims. With time. A flag on the play. Far side of the field, Tillman got almost enough for a first down. In fact, he did. But it's going to be against the Giants.
Well, I wonder if that thing to O.J. Anderson in the first half when he hit shoulders over there with Leroy Irvin, I wonder if that was more serious than it looked. His penalty is going to be against the Giants. We come back in the second half.
Block in the back. Number 84 during the run.
Ball against Mowat.
Second down.
Anyway, we see Lewis Tillman starting the second half for O.J. Anderson. That penalty was against Zeke Mowat. Here's Tillman here. There's the block right there. Well, I don't know. That's awfully picky because what the rule is, you have to have your head in front.
Get an 18 back at the 12-yard line. Just got the penalty. Got a chance to get even. Washington knocked him out of bounds, and it's a first down.
Maybe that's the way to do it. Get a penalty and then go out and get the first down for your team. Although, again, I thought his head was in front. I don't think that was a penalty. And you see the play fake. That's the thing that Sims does well. He play fakes to Carthon, and then he finds his tight end over the middle. But to be able to play fake, you have to have the running game going. And that's what the Giants had in the first half.
Leroy Irvin, who had to exit a couple of plays ago, getting his knee re-wrapped. Cross goes in motion on first down. Hand off is to Anderson. About a yard. Up by Fred Strickland. 7-6. Rams leading as Irvin returns to the Rams secondary.
Hey, it's tough enough being a corner out there and having to cover those speedy wide receivers with when your knees feel good, but when you got your old knee all taped up and you're a 10-year veteran and you have to get out there on a corner on an island out there all by yourself, that's tough. But again, this is playoff time. What the heck? There's nothing to save yourself for. If you don't win, you don't have to worry about what you're going to do tomorrow.
This is the finale. Sims to throw it. Chased by Green. Fumble. Carthon herded it out of bounds. And Sims was the last guy to have possession.
See, that was Kevin Green. He was dogging Sims all the way. He is going to come from the outside, and watch him come. He comes like he shot there right by Carthon or over him or through him. Sims starts to run. Green is in pursuit. Now, he's not only going to hit him, but he's going to try and knock the ball out. In fact, as he hits him, that ball pops out of there. Now, again, as you said, the last guy to have control before it went out was Phil Sims.
So it's still Giant ball, 3rd and 26. Sims the forward handoff to Megan. Got some room. He can maneuver. Good pursuit by the Rams. Jerry Gray got him down. Pickup of 9. And Landetta trots on. Henley back deep for the Rams. Landetta to punt. 7-6. The Rams lead. A good one. Henley fields it at the 22-yard line. No room, no place to go. Now there might be. Nope. Good pursuit again by the special teams. Pepper Johnson. .49-yard punt. A loss of 11 on the return at point. They got that touchdown just before the end of the first half.
These fans are getting into it now, aren't they? They love their defense here in the Meadowlands.
And off Bell. Eric Howard stopped.
Got away with this.